Thank you very much for clicking on the video today. This is another day in the life video of Derek Roberts where I discuss my top 5 goals of 2018. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Good morning, Blonde Spotters. This is Derek Roberts here, the voice-over artist of Blonde Spot Productions. How are you guys doing? In today's video, we're going to be talking about my 2018 goals and resolutions. So, let's take a walk.
Okay, so we're outside. We're just getting our walk in today. Now, before we dive into the 2018 goals that I want to accomplish by December 31st, 2018, I think it's important to reflect on 2017 first. And I think my biggest mistake was that I set too many goals. Basically, having your focus spread over so many different areas and stuff, and really not making a lot of progress at all. There's a good old Chinese proverb, I think it's Chinese, but who knows? The person that chases 2 rabbits catches neither. So when you have so many freaking goals, trying to chase too many fucking rabbits, right? Because they can pounce, man, very quickly, right? You're not going to catch anything, right? So that was my biggest lesson learned. Chasing too many rabbits and catching neither. So we're going to take that lesson, and we're not going to make the same mistake again. 2018, I've set 5 goals as opposed to 10, 15, 20, So I really took a look at all my areas of life and made a big scale out, ranked it from 1 to 10, and I picked the 5 that were the most pressing matters. Let's dive into it.
Transition 1.
I hope you guys like my transitions. I'm not a fancy camera guy or an editor or anything like that, but I'll get better at it over time, right? So let's talk about goal number 1. My number 1 goal is to get in the best physical shape of my life and just feel absolutely amazing. That's my first goal. The reason why, I put this as goal number 1, there's a good saying by Ralph Waldo Emerson where it says the world belongs to the energetic. And lately with my voiceover business, my energy levels are fucking just very low, and that's not good. And here I am, I've just been really ignoring it over the last 6 months. I just started getting my first few dollars in voiceover in the summer, and it started to grow. But here's the thing though, right? Just because I've been focusing and putting so much time and attention into voiceovers, I really neglected my sleep, neglected my gym training, neglected my nutrition. Everything got out of control, and right now I weigh 295 pounds. It's not fucking good. But I prioritize this. So with that said, I'm going to be taking a step back from voiceovers. I'll do a few orders here and there, right, with my top clients, like the ones that I've established a really good relationship with, right? And I've gotten to a point where it really doesn't take a lot of time to do a 300-word order right now. I can do that in 20-30 minutes, right? I just can't take on multiple orders at once, right? So the first 6 months of the year, from January all the way up until June, and by the way, July is when voiceovers usually picks up again, from my experience thus far, I'll be getting in the gym workouts, getting in my sleep, habitualizing my nutrition so that I build enough habits so that when I go back into voiceover and go all in again, I feel great. Less stress, less tension, more strength, vitality, and peace of mind, and just come back into my voiceover business with this big, just newfound source of confidence.
Transition 2.
Okay, goal number 2. This is my big business goal here for voiceovers, and that is to build the Blonde Spot brand name through social media. If I want to take my voiceover career to the next level, I need to be documenting my journey through storytelling, through all social media networks. no one knows about the Blonde Spot brand name. I'm not going to earn any money. So my priority this year is to be, documenting my story, through YouTube, through Instagram, through Snapchat, all the social media avenues, right? Find my customers, find out who they are, and, engage and care and put out a lot of good free content. Now, the thing is, I'm still relatively new to the voiceover game, and I still have a lot to learn, But with that said, though, let's document the journey of mastery, right? In 5 years, all this social media habits and putting out content, putting out free content too, it's going to make a big difference, man. If I'm known as the voiceover kingpin, my career is going to skyrocket in 5 years for sure. So that's my goal number 2.
Transition 3.
Okay, so goal number 3. It is to pay off the entirety of my Visa card debt. Now, if you guys remember in one of my previous videos, what needs to happen in order for me to do this full time, getting out of debt is one of them. So I decided to make this my big financial priority this year. So I do need to get a laptop for voiceovers because my laptop's literally on its last legs. It's well over 6 years old now, and I'm surprised with what I was able to get done out of it, right? But after when I get my laptop and everything for voiceover, all revenue from, that I earn currently right now through Fiverr and whatever sources will be to get out of that Visa card debt, right? So as you guys know, in the previous video, I did get an interest-free loan to pay it off, and right now all my minimum payments are going towards that debt, and that's been really, really helping out. But as I said, as soon as my laptop is purchased and paid for, all that revenue that's from my voiceover business will be going towards that, and I'm gonna crush it, man.
Slide 4. I have nothing creative or cheesy to say. I'm not creative at all.
Okay, so goal number 4. I want to drive on the highway in a more calmer and confident manner. I never really talked about this, but I got into an accident about 3 years ago, and really fucked me up. I wasn't at fault or anything like that, but it really plagued my ability to get back into a car. Now in Canada, I don't know how the licensing system works in other countries, right? But I got my G2. I can drive. I can drive in the car and everything like that and stuff. But I need to get my G license before it's too late, or else I'll have to do all the testing all over again. But I really need to face my fear, face my phobias, face my that's anxiety, I guess, right? So maybe we'll talk about the story about the accident maybe in another video, but I'm going to prioritize this as well, make it happen, get my G license, and I would love to drive to Toronto to London, back in my hometown, in a more calmer and confident manner. So that's goal number 4.
Yeah? Who are you, Mo? Who told you could write on my bench?
Okay, so this brings me over to my final goal. Goal number 5. Be a happy Derek Roberts. Now, this is kind of a weird goal. Like, people are like, what the fuck does that mean? Be a happy Derek Roberts. People always come and comment on, the energy that I have and the, I guess, over-the-top enthusiasm that I have. And, people usually associate me being, positive and optimistic and everything. But I do have my fucking moments. That doesn't excuse me with the life bullshit, right? But basically what this goal means to me is I'm a perfectionist, okay? When there's good things about being a perfectionist because you put yourself to high standards and everything, but sometimes it's not realistic for your standards to always be met all the time. And then being a perfectionist, being that artist, you really, let's just say, you're your worst critic, okay? I never I don't appreciate my small wins, and I probably should do it more often. And I really don't. And I don't always recognize with where I started from sometimes, and to see how far I've come. And because of that, you know, that can bring what do you say? That brings procrastination sometimes, right? So, but as I said, invest in my happiness a little bit more. Be a more happy, positive, optimistic Derek Roberts inside, so that I can express it on the outside. Well, Blonde Spotters, you just watched another day of me moving my dreams forward. I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care. Bye.